There's like some weird ass optical illusion here with my arm that looks like it's part of the desk. I did that. It looks really weird. It looks like my hand is... I don't know what's going on with that. Oh well. It's just one of those days. The camera's over there. That's a microphone, Hannah. Hello and welcome back to the Monday video that still has no name because I was undecided. So what I thought I'd do is I'd let you guys... I've got the post-it notes out again, I know. I thought I'd let you guys decide. Stop Hannah time, Hannah's Magnificent Mondays, and Hannah's Hootenanny. So those are the three options of what we can call this series. Let me know in the comments which one you like the most. You can either do it by leaving a comment or thumbsing up someone else saying it. I don't really mind. I'll look at the overall sort of popularity of each. And yeah, maybe then next week we'll have an answer. And I can also get some thumbnails made that say something versus really weird screen caps that YouTube keeps finding, which amusingly are like the first two. It managed to get the Twitch logo in, which I thought was brilliant, but the third one was not great. Also, the second one makes me look like a female kappa, so good job there. Thanks, YouTube, you dicks. So I hope you all had a really good weekend. I had a very busy weekend actually. Again, I think my social life is very gently exploding. Friday I went over to Trot's house to see his girlfriend because we had a nails date where we did our nails. So Katie is getting very skilled with the old nail UV stuff. We've got glitter on them now. The camera won't really show you. Also, I've wrecked that one, so I had to repaint it, but I think I've got a screenshot up on here. She's started doing glitter and like she's slowly working her way up with nail art. So by the end of it, we're gonna have like the most amazing nails ever. Saturday I went cycling, which was good. The weather was really good for cycling. That was lovely. So I went with a few friends, did that. I try and do it once a week because then that's cardio and fresh air and sunlight. And if it's not sunny, it's still daylight, which is very important if you live in a basement, which is pretty much what we do as a job. And then Sunday I came into work and I edited a load of videos, including the Sips Forest stuff, which I'm so glad that you guys like, and we're hopefully going to do some more. And I wrote a few advent letters, so I'm actually back on board with that now because last week I was ill and I didn't really want to start writing letters when I was sort of coughing and wheezing everywhere and didn't want to infect you guys. Again, I'm prioritising the people who didn't get any acknowledgement on camera, so anyone who saw their stuff being opened on camera, I sort of said it before, but I'll say it again, I'm probably still writing back to you. I apologise, it's taking forever. Next year I need to work out a better system of getting stuff back to you guys, whether it's that I literally pack everything up in boxes and take it home and then write then, because I can then do it at the weekends without going to work. I don't know, I'll work it out, it'll be great. What else? Thank you to everyone who came to last week's live stream. I hope you enjoyed it. We had a sort of mini Q&A and we also looked at Solarix, which is an early alpha build of a System Shock Alien style game. The AI is a little bit silly currently, but I liked the concept of it. There's quite a bit they need to sort of tweak, I think. But there's a good potential there. I like sort of what they're trying to do, and they seem like very nice guys, the devs. So hopefully they'll let us have more later as it goes along. So if you missed that, then you can check out Solarix stuff on my channel. And you know, if you like it, please do comment on there, and then we can, when the full game comes out, we can play it. So good job on that. This week's live stream, once again, 4 till 6 p.m. UK time on Wednesday. In theory, I will hopefully be getting War for the Overworld. If not, there'll be videos out later in the week of it if I can't stream it. They usually stream it themselves, so I don't think they'll mind, but I kind of want to just, double check before I just go, oh, let's stream without asking. I think I just double-chinned myself there. I'm also looking very tired. What is going on? I think it's this lighting. And it looks like I've got eyeliner on when I haven't. Oh well. It's one of those days, clearly. So there's that. I may also have 2 sort of survival games I've been wanting to try for a while, which include Stranded Deep, those of you asking. And I thought that would be a good one to sort of try on the stream, because we can sort of play the, what do you think, guys, should we do this game? But there is another game that might be even better suited, and then Stranded Deep I can do later. So you'll just have to tune in and see what the hell I'm doing. Because maybe I'll have decided in the next 2 days. I don't know. We'll find out. Will Hannah be confused on camera? Probably. What else we got? Upcoming content. I love how I'm reading off the list again. My little note list. Upcoming content, Wolf the Overworld. As I said, if it's not on the stream, it'll be on the channel later in the week. If you don't know what that is, it's a Dungeon Keeper clone, sort of. Dungeon Keeper is still held hostage by EA, who have ruined the franchise with the mobile game, which I don't even really want to talk about. But some die-hard Dungeon Keeper fans have made Wolf the Overworld, and they've gotten... I mean, I've done some videos on it in the past, but it's a really true to the original representation, and they've added to it. And in theory, it will be coming out in the next few months, so it should be quite polished now, because last time it wasn't that polished, because they still had a lot of work to do. So I'm quite excited to see what is there. And if you guys like it, which you can either watch the live stream and let me know afterwards, or you can watch it on the channel afterwards and let me know, then maybe we'll do like a proper little play of it. What else have we got? Oh, later in the week, we may have the return of Shelter, because Shelter 2 is coming out either this week or next week. I'm not sure. Like, in theory, we get a little bit of early access because the devs have been really nice. I can't guarantee it, but me and Nazi are going to do a links off, because last time it was a badge off because there were badgers. This time it's linkses. I'm really excited for that, because last time I won because my baby survived, and I think Nazi lost all but one. And it was very sad, so I'm kind of hoping I win again. But I think it'd be good. It'd be good for him to have like a comeback, and maybe make it a proper competition and stuff. I don't know what's in store. I'm probably going to get very stressed as well, because I don't have the mother instinct really, but I do like to sort of fuss, and if people touch things that I value dearly to me, including people, then I will lose my shit, which is why the end of Walking Dead Season 2 went the way it did, because they touched my Clem. So we shall see how that goes. There should be more Solarics tonight and Wednesday. Oh, that's a point as well. On Wednesday, there won't be any Owl Island because we were going to film, and then we had a few blips with logging on and things like that. Nothing to panic about. It's all fine. It just means that we're missing a day on Wednesday because we've had to move when we record in order to fix the problem. So it should be back Friday, Saturday as usual. So don't panic. There'll be the live stream anyway. There'll also be some Solarics highlights that night. And also Forest with Sips, which you guys like. There should be at least 2 or 3 more episodes. He's also really keen to do some more, actually. And I think it's probably one of the first times that I've ended a recording session in the forest and felt that actually we're doing all right. To quote, is it Zoe from Left 4 Dead? We're doing all right. So, yeah, I think we want to do some more. He was really enjoying it. So I'm glad people enjoyed it as well, and I'm glad Zips enjoyed it, so hopefully we'll have more of that. Okay, what we got in the comments. Oh yeah, someone asked this last week, and I was going to answer it, and then I forgot. And I apologise, and actually we said this, I've already said on the comments, but Simple Origins asked a very good question, which was, who would you choose to play the Assassins if each of the Assassins games were made into movies? So I thought about it last week, and I sort of thought it's going to be difficult, because obviously they're doing the first film anyway. They're doing the first whatever. I don't really know. They're doing a film. I assume it's of Assassin's Creed 1. If it is, good luck to them, because Desmond is not really the most charismatic character in the world, and Altair is incredibly stoic and dry and doesn't always come across well. So it'll be interesting to see how they do that. Apparently Michael Fassbender's in it. He's the only person who's been confirmed for the cast. We don't know what he's doing. I assume he's doing Desmond's role. But again, I don't know what exactly is going to be in the story of Assassin's Creed. So we'll see. Naveen Andrews, possibly. Not only has he played Saeed from Lost, but he's also Sabal in Far Cry 4. And that sort of character, I could see it. I could see him actually doing the role possibly quite well. I don't know. Ezio is a lot easier because, let's face it, he's based on Zorro, as far as I can tell. Antonio Banderas. Especially for old Ezio. Most people didn't like Connor. And also, I seem to recall them saying at the time they had a severe casting issue anyway with the actor because they wanted to have Native American speakers for the roles, ideally with the heritage, and so they were quite limited, I think, in what they could get. So maybe the guy who did play Connor. Otherwise, I'm not really well versed enough to know. And it's hard with Connor's personality as well. It's not like Ezio where you look at him and go, easy. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure for him. For Edward, Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan did the mocap. He did the voice. And then Arno, who knows? It's a difficult one as well. Maybe a French guy. Again, Arno's a really odd character, isn't he? Because he starts off very Ezio and then it just sort of goes boom. Maybe you can suggest in the comments. If you've got ideas, actually, that'd be amazing to see who you would pick as your assassin's lineup of characters. So yeah, let me know on that. That'd be cool. Okay, so then the next one is from Harry Wilson, who says, "Hello Hannah, what are your predictions for season 3 of The Walking Dead? I can see it being a little bit later on, maybe. I kind of hope they don't age her too much. I don't want a teenage Clem too fast. So, and also I've got to be careful what I say here in case people haven't watched it. But time's passed a little bit, maybe. I can see new places, new people, obviously. It would be interesting to see, especially from my point of view, what happened with her travelling companion at the time. Again, notice how I'm phrasing this. And whether they're okay as well, because of all the travelling companions, she was in a bad way. Like, they were both in a bad way. And she was doing some dark stuff by the end. I was kind of semi-proud of her in that final scene where she was just like, yeah, I've got this. But yeah, I don't know. Also, if they put another of those sequences in, again, I don't want to say what it is, but you know the sequence where the sequence in the camper van that sort of we see previously in a different season. Similar scenario. I'm kind of hoping we don't get another of those because that was horrific. That broke my mind. And to have that then delivered by the bit afterwards, by the end of it, I was gone. I'd like more of it. I'd love more of it, but I kind of don't at the same time. So yeah, predictions, more of the same probably. And I can see it carrying along in the same line because arguably it's a very dark place and a very dark time. If you've seen The Long Road, which is the one with Aragorn man in, Viggo Mortensen, then I'm sort of expecting more stuff like that, to be honest. But at the same time, I'm hoping that Clem will remember everything that I've taught her over 2 seasons and will kick butt. So, yes, thank you. Thank you for that. I think this is Alex. I've no idea. I assume it's either Dutch or Swedish or Norwegian. Alex Kujipers, I don't know. I apologise in advance. Question, Hannah, is there any news on horror titles from horror movies like the new Friday the 13th game being made by the guys from Until Dawn? If so, will you do a Fright Night for them? I'm not sure if you're asking me. I assume you're asking me. I'm going to do Until Dawn. Me and Kim are going to do Until Dawn because we have to save the cheerleader. To save the world, for a start. But it also looks pretty interesting. And, teenager horror stuff, it could be amazing. It could be really bad, but we'll find out. In terms of new Friday the 13th game, I don't know. It tends to be, in terms of games from films, they're always a bit naff, so we'll play it by ear. Possibly not. I'd rather do Fright Night with exceptions like Soul Suspect or Murdered Soul Suspect, which was hilarious. I'd rather do horror games that are actually horror games, or like Solaris, early builds of horror games, so you can sort of see the process, than any old stuff. But we'll sort of see. I think Kim's on the Friday the 13th bandwagon, so she'll probably keep an eye on that maybe. And if it's good and we hear good things, then we will, of course, check it out. And that actually sort of answers a few other people's questions. In fact, I've seen it also. People have been asking me questions on Tumblr. Hello, Tumblr. They've been asking very good questions recently. Thank you. It's nice to get... I like reblogging fan art, but it's also nice to get good questions. And a few people have been saying, Until Dawn? Are you doing Until Dawn? Yes. Yes. Well, there was another good question. I can't remember what the heck it was now. But good questions, Tumblr. Good. Thank you. I like questions from you guys. What else? What else have we got? Court 436 says, what's the most beautiful game you've ever played? Beauty and graphics, story, and both. That's a bit deep. I should give The Last of Us a shout out, even though I wasn't playing it in HD. That game is goddamn beautiful for what it is. There's so much art they put into that. And I think that should probably win the award for story as well. Because there's a lot of underlying things, like, Joel's... Again, I don't want to spoil what happens, but Joel has relationship issues in terms of getting close to Ellie, and you're aware of that, and that sort of comes through in their interactions. And Ellie's also wonderful. Ashley Johnson did an amazing job playing her, and Troy Baker did an amazing job with Joel, and I think it's done really well. And I think probably that. I think that would win. That would win, maybe. It made me cry in the first 15 minutes, which also was, I think, very commendable, because most games wait till the end to drop that on me. So yeah, no, I think that's it for today on the questions and all that. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please do like and favourite and share and all that stuff. I know it sounds awkward and a lot, but it really helps out the YouTubers if you do that to their videos. It just means that it works on the YouTube algorithm, and it really helps. If you want to give back, that and turning off ad block is the way to go about doing it, because it helps them a lot. So thank you if you have done that, and if you haven't, please do, and thank you for watching anyway. And I'll see you guys for the live stream on Wednesday when we find out what the heck I'm doing. Thank you to everyone who asked questions. Don't forget to drop more in the description, not in the description, that would be impossible, in the comment section below, and then also vote on the 3 names and tell me which one you like the most. And I'll see you guys next week for more Monday shenanigans. Bye bye.